Hi, my name is Greta and I'm an online nutritionist and a health coach. My goal is to give you the best science-based health and weight loss advice so that you could get back control of your health. I offer you my 4 weeks online type 2 diabetes coaching program with health assessment, personalized meal plans and follow-ups included. It's an easy, enjoyable, and effective type 2 diabetes coaching program that helps you to create lifelong healthy eating habits that keep your blood glucose and insulin low. This way of eating will also help you to improve your health and lose excess weight. I assess my clients' health and their diet, get to know what they like or dislike, what is their current lifestyle, what health problems do they have, what are they struggling with, and create personalized meal plans and health improvement plans accordingly. I prepare meal plans with meal times, recipes with photos and detailed instructions. The meals are perfectly balanced to keep my clients full and satisfied. They don't need to count their calories or their macros or do any intense workouts. I teach how to make healthy eating sustainable and intuitive. I focus on helping you to make diabetes management easy. I know some other dietitians or nutritionists would advise you to get 1,200 calories a day and get 45 to 60% of your calories from carbohydrates, and that simply isn't right. Low-calorie diets leave you energy and nutrient deprived, and eating these high amounts of carbohydrates, you only make your diabetes worse. Keeping the daily carbohydrate intake high, raising the blood glucose too much, and then taking diabetes medication to lower it is not a good long-term type 2 diabetes solution. Over time, you need more and more medication to keep those blood sugars normal, until even medication doesn't help anymore. Why not to remove the cause of high blood glucose and remove the need for medication in the first place? Type 2 diabetes is a high blood glucose and high insulin condition. Intermittent fasting and the low-carbohydrate, high-fat ketogenic diet are the two most effective methods for lowering blood glucose and insulin. The amount of carbohydrates that you eat on a daily basis is the biggest and the most important regulator of your blood glucose levels. The low-carbohydrate, high-fat, moderate protein ketogenic diet is the #1 most effective diet for weight loss and type 2 diabetes management. It works better than any other diet. It's been proven over and over again that a low-carbohydrate, high-fat ketogenic diet is safe and effective for managing type 2 diabetes. It helps you to get non-diabetic blood glucose readings. It lowers your insulin and heals your insulin resistance. Most type 2 diabetics I worked with managed to stop their type 2 diabetes medication within days or weeks and get non-diabetic blood glucose readings within a few days after starting my program. And you can achieve this too. And I'm not saying you have to stop eating all carbohydrates. No, only the sugary and starchy ones. You can still have plenty of non-starchy veggies, berries, nuts and seeds. And you can still have sweet foods, just without the sugar or any unhealthy artificial sweeteners. If you're addicted to sugar, I'll help you to quit. And there are certain foods that you are not allowed to have. Foods that make you gain weight and have poor health. Foods that cause high blood glucose and insulin. Foods that drain your energy. Foods that make you live less. We exclude these foods. We also restrict your eating window and practice some intermittent fasting. It's basically not eating for a certain amount of time to give your body a break from digesting foods and allowing it to heal itself. It might sound difficult, but I will organize everything for you to make getting healthier and losing excess weight effortless. I use a holistic approach that involves the most effective health improvement and weight loss methods: a clean, low-carbohydrate, high-fat ketogenic diet, intermittent fasting, sleep improvement, stress management, physical activity advice, and supplements needed for keeping blood glucose and insulin low, optimizing health, and losing excess weight. Your eating plan will consist of nutrient-dense, clean low-carb keto meals that are absolutely delicious. You won't feel hungry or deprived by following my plan. And if you are a picky eater, it's okay. I exclude the foods that you truly don't like. Or if you don't like veggies, I'll show you how to make them taste good. If there's a dessert that you can't live without, I'll do my best to find a healthier alternative for you. And keep in mind that you may not like certain foods now, but after starting your new way of eating, your taste panel will change. People often say that after starting keto, they finally started enjoying vegetables and that junk food tastes too fake. And you don't need to be a pro in the kitchen. Your cooking skills are not that important here, because I will teach you how to cook nutritious low-carb keto meals from scratch. And it won't take much time or be too difficult in any way. Some of the meals take only 5 minutes to prepare. I will adapt the meals to your current lifestyle. What process do I go through when starting with a new client? The program takes 4 weeks to complete. We start with the preparation week. First, I assess my client's health and current eating habits through questionnaires. I use a detailed online health assessment questionnaire and a 1-day food diary. Then next, I provide the needed diabetes education part through videos and PDFs. I also give you tips to prepare for healthy eating. Things like what foods to get rid of and what oils and sweeteners to get. Then I send my clients the first plan. The first plan you receive is the health improvement tips. This plan is specifically targeted at any health issues identified that you've mentioned in the health assessment questionnaire. I cover all areas starting from stress management, physical activity, sleep improvement, and food supplements. The following 3 weeks, you receive 7-day meal plans with recipes and pictures, incorporating intermittent fasting and a healthy low-carbohydrate ketogenic diet. Each day consists of main courses, desserts, and salads or smoothies. I make sure to include special meals or desserts specific to each client to keep them full and satisfied. If you're unsure about anything and you want to ask me a question, you can always send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Each week is followed by a weekly progress assessment and an opportunity for my clients to give me feedback and request certain types of foods to make sure that they are happy about their meal plans. Join my type 2 diabetes coaching program and you won't get disappointed. I go the extra mile to make my clients happy and get them the results they've been looking for.